Hey friends, join me live. I'm going to talk about some breaking news in this one. Today, something big did happen in the world of immigration. Texas, guys, this is another one out of Texas. A federal judge in Texas issued an order, a nationwide order, that basically stops what President Biden is trying to do around deportation and limiting the number of people who ICE rounds up or detains, and then ultimately remove from the United States. We're going to talk about this breaking news in this video. For those of you who are new to me, welcome. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey. I'm an immigration lawyer in New York, working with people all over the U.S. and in many different countries. And it's good to see you guys as you join the broadcast tonight on Facebook. You're live with me on Facebook at McBean Law on Facebook. Just say hi and let me know where you're watching me from. It's really nice to see you guys as usual. You're up late. Some of you are up very late tonight, whereas others, it might be morning for you. It might be morning for you. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. So here we are in the middle of August, right, into the Biden administration. And over the past few months, the Department of Homeland Security issued various memos trying to change some of what Trump did, right, with respect to enforcement policies. So all these memos were written over the past few months that basically put a break, so to speak, on certain ICE enforcement activities. And one of the things that ICE was doing or attempting to do under the Biden administration is to target individuals who the agency deemed to be very dangerous people, people with terrorist ties or involved in street gang activity, or those who had aggravated felonies or an aggravated felony on their record. And they said, okay, we're not going to really focus in on ordinary people, regular people out there who are not the real dangerous folks. Let's just focus in on those who are the most dangerous. And that's what they've been attempting to do over the past few months. But the states of Texas and Louisiana, the attorney generals in those states, filed a lawsuit against the administration, and the judge in Texas issued an order today, as a matter of fact, that effectively stops some of the memos or the policies that the Biden administration is putting in place to focus in on those who are most dangerous. And so this is the article out of the Washington Post today. Federal judge in Texas blocks Biden's efforts to limit immigration arrests. And guys, this is really serious because this is nationwide. This is nationwide. And the article says a federal judge in Texas has blocked the Biden administration from limiting immigration arrests in the interior of the United States, striking another blow to Democrats' efforts to curtail deportations. And the judge who issued the order today is the same judge who stopped the Biden 100-day deportation freeze. Remember that? That was back in January, and this same federal judge stopped it, okay? And so under this new ruling, it was actually 160 pages. 160 pages, and this judge was appointed by President Trump. But in this ruling, the judge called the new priorities suffocating and said immigration arrests have declined sharply this year. Okay, so how is this going to really, or who is this really going to impact? And to answer that question, we really have to go into, and I'm not going to get into too many details with respect to this memo, but we kind of have to really go into it, right, to see what they're talking about here. So there are two memos that are impacted by today's order. And the first one is the January 20th, 2021 memo. And I'm just going to skip to the section here that is most relevant to you guys. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, Give me some hearts and likes and just comment below and let me know your thoughts about this issue. Okay, so here's the January memo that that lays the foundation here. Okay, so this is the section B, which the judge has basically halted, in interim civil enforcement guidelines. And so in this section, it directed ICE to focus on those individuals who pose a national security concern, right? Individuals who have engaged in or are suspected of terrorism or espionage, right? Or individuals who have been apprehended at the border or ports of entry while attempting to unlawfully enter the United States on or after November 1st, 2020, or who were not physically present in the US before November 1st, 2020, or individuals who have been, who are incarcerated, individuals incarcerated within federal, state, and local prisons and jails on and after a certain date, folks who have been convicted of an aggravated felony. Okay, so ICE was directed to focus in on these types of individuals. All right, now let's see, hold on one second, let's scroll down. Okay, so then that section is out. Now, the second memo is the February 18th, 2021 memo, and let me just try to shift it over here a little bit for you on the screen. Give me a second here. Let me bring this over so that we could, you could see this a little better. Hold on one second. Okay, so in this February 18th memo, it goes into further details, okay? And so it says very specifically here that, you know, ICE was really supposed to, this whole enforcement priority has a lot to do with the decisions that ICE would make, whether to issue, serve, or cancel a notice to appear in immigration court, whether they were to issue a detainer and bring someone into custody, whether they were to stop, question, or arrest someone. It goes into so many aspects, guys, of what ICE is ordered to do. And so this entire section is gone to. So you might be saying, well, attorney, how does that actually impact me? You know, am I now, you know, back on their radar, right? Am I now back on their radar because, you know, I'm in removal proceedings, or, you know, I have an order that was issued against me some years ago, and I'm an ordinary person. I'm not a dangerous criminal. Are they going to redirect their focus to people like me again, like what happened under the Trump administration? And guys, I don't really have an answer for that tonight in this one. It's really too soon to see how they're going to really shift their focus at this early stage. We expect the Biden administration to really challenge this, okay? But I know that for some people, this can be a very scary thing that happened today, because you might be in that position where you're, you know, you might be at risk, right, of being detained by ICE. I would say just watch what happens over the next few weeks. And this issue actually is still making its way through the court system. This is not a final judgment or an order. This is just a temporary restraining order that has been put in place, okay, an injunction. It's temporary. So let's just watch how this plays out. And it does seem like obviously a victory right now. It's a victory, right, for Texas, Louisiana, and others who support this. But let's just continue to see how it's going to ultimately be resolved in court. Okay, so I'm going to put a link here to these two memos so that you guys can review this for yourself. So, so just to summarize, this is a very temporary injunction that was put in place, and it it's now so ICE has the authority to continue to do the work that they were doing before these memos were put in place. Okay, so guys, speak with your immigration lawyer if you have any major concerns about how this may or may not impact you. I'm just sharing the news with you tonight. And as I get more information about how this is going to really shift things with ICE, I will be sure to share that information with you. Guys, thank you so much for being with me. It's very late here in New York. Comment below, share this video, this live session with other people. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos as they come out each week. Thanks so much for being with me tonight, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.